Uptown, the mini melting pot of Chicago, although Chicago is its own melting pot. Uptown shows it in its own unique way with the arts and people who live here. You can walk within one block and find 5 different cultures. The leaders of Truman Middle College explored the community to see underneath what makes this area tick. On our mission to find diversity in the lives of the people here, we even found the diversity within ourselves. From finding the diversity in everyone, we were able to make this a stronger community, and we will show you. After searching and investigating the Uptown area, we discovered places like the Aragon Ballroom, the Inspiration Cafe, and a local organization known as Ceasefire, just to name a few. The Aragon Ballroom is treated as a landmark to some people, showing many multicultural shows that keep this neighborhood alive. The Aragon presents itself with detailed architecture to demonstrate the cultures that it brings. Since our leadership group consists of many diverse students from different neighborhoods, many of us have not experienced the unimaginable details that the theater provides. Although the Aragon Ballroom provides a positive aura, the Inspiration Cafe not only brings inspiration, it brings hope and support for the socioeconomically disadvantaged. Founded by Lisa Nigro in 1989, the Inspiration Cafe started out by Lisa pulling around a wagon filled with goods, helping out anyone in need. Soon this idea grew and became a fairly big project for homeless in the Uptown community. We wanted to investigate this further. After searching around for information, we interviewed a few people to get a look on what they think the diversity is like in Uptown.
I think diversity is a really good thing, having all different types of group of people. And I like people, and meeting different types of people is kind of fun and interesting.
In certain environments, yeah, that has been a scenario for me, but in the environment of Harry S. Truman, I'm pretty much the only person who's white among everyone I work with in SGA, and I've never felt like an outcast because of that.
Middle college is incredibly diverse. I mean, it depends on how you define diversity. I mean, if we define it simply by ethnicity, then we are incredibly diverse. If we divide it or define it by socioeconomic aspects, then we're absolutely diverse.
I think city colleges overall is probably a pillar of support, of acknowledging, supporting, and advocating for diverse studies, as well as for the exploration of different cultures within the building. Down the block you can run into or experience 4 or 5 different cultures, which is pretty cool. I would say that one of the best parts about Uptown is the diverse culture you can pick up everywhere.
Diversity has been a big part of the Uptown area, but what about this homeless problem? What did they feel about that?
You've got a lot of poor that live here. But you've also got a lot of incredibly wealthy people that live here, and that sort of division is blatantly obvious when you walk down the streets.
When you see people going and taking advantage of shelters and food drives that maybe never thought they would because they always held a 9 to 5. I know here at our school we have homeless students that you wouldn't know because they don't want to call attention to themselves or gain any sort of, snide remarks or anything. They think there's like a stigma attached.
2 of our teachers who are new to Truman Middle College became and still is the best of friends. We asked them about diversity, but within themselves. They came to Truman Middle College looking to make a difference, and that's exactly what they did.
They placed us in a room, and we had never met each other before, and it was like we had to process of who is this girl sitting across from me, because we had no idea that we would be interviewed together. And my first impression was, wow, this girl's incredibly smart. And so
my first impression was, she's Asian. Everyone in this room is going to think she's smarter than me, because she probably is.
I mean, so like deep down, the layer of competition that we had was like incredibly internalized, but then on the surface, if you were to see us, we're like, oh my god, we're like super friendly. And so we kind of had to battle that, and I'm just glad it turned out for the best for both of us.
Yeah.
I am. I don't know about you. Oh, okay. And we use the term Asian. I mean, it's funny, but I mean, obviously she's white. Obviously I'm Asian. And we spend a lot of time together. I mean, we teach the same subjects. We teach a lot of the same kids, and we have a lot of the same interests. So, I mean, put us together and you get Asian, and that's an awesome name.
With diversity and homelessness in our community, we have decided to create our own project called Facts and Food. With this activity, we conducted a food drive throughout our school to help the people in need. We are promoting this act of kindness to be used over the years. As for diversity, we want to support it the best way we can and show people the most important part they can take from it.
Mm-hmm. I think because that we're able to kind of talk about it, our students see that, so they understand that even though we're on the outside so different, seeing us being able to like bond and joke about it kind of makes it seem like, oh, it's okay that, we're different. And that I think that's the most important part, to acknowledge that.